Peace in. Love out. Now it's just begun. And now it's just begun. And it's only for a moment. Said it's only for a moment, yeah. And now it's just begun. And now it's just begun. And it's only for a moment. Said it's only for a moment. And now it's just begun. And now it's just begun. And it's only for a moment. Said it's only for a moment. Now it's just begun. Now it's just begun. And it's only for a moment. Said it's only for a moment, yeah. And now it's just begun. Now it's just begun. And it's only for a moment. Said it's only for a moment, yeah. And now it's just begun. Peace in, family. Peace in, fam. It's your brother from another motherland, Mr. Mikel, the energy, here in rhythm, in breath, for another conversation on spiritual health, family. Feels so good. Feels so good, feels so present. There's a lot to smile about right now, family. There's a lot to smile about. There's a lot to rejoice on. When you know that life is a heavenly trip. This is a heaven safari. That's what life is. Life is a heaven safari. And when you are able to observe that relationship, that format of being, everything that surrounds you, you start to see with that lens. And as you develop eyesight for heaven, as you develop memory for heaven, your life shifts. You are aware of other memories that are present. You are aware of other memories that other people may be experiencing. But your overriding constant memory puts you in between pleasure and peace. You derive pleasure from the microcosms of life. Observing flowers bloom, observing the cycles of plants, observing your own cycle, man or woman, observing the rhythms of life, observing the power emitted through a light bulb, observing the sun and how it shapes the emotions of people, the rain and how it guides the emotions of the earth, the sound coming from instruments, from babies, from adults, the glare in the fire as you cook your food, the motion of the water as you take a bath, the vibrational patterns as you wiggle your body parts. The Fibonacci sequences, the fractal sequences in everyday life and everyday things. The sequence and the symbiotic nature of man-made things and nature. Life is a wonderland, and where you cannot derive pleasure because you have not yet been able to overcome a particular challenge that will lead you to the pleasure that you seek. You accept those challenges with peace, knowing that those challenges are your classroom for spiritual development. Pleasure and peace. That is the game of Cesarojo. Life is a heaven safari, family. And I'm really stuck on that statement that I made the other day, because it will blow your mind when you really check it. When you really check it. We are God having a psychedelic experience. Yeah. When you learn, we've been studying the 11 laws of God, right? And so what we in this study, and if anyone who wants to read this book and study with us, you could go on my website and download the PDF for free. So we've been studying the 11 laws of God. So we are starting to get a scientific understanding of the nature of God and ourselves as it pertains to our spirituality. And so you understand that each and every single one of us are manifestations of the Most High consciousness. And when you understand that the Most High consciousness cannot experience what you experience, your reason for coming into being is literally so that the Most High Creator can experience sensations of life. You got to think, if the Most High is the Alpha and Omega, that means he or it, they represent all polarities. That means there is no pendulum swing. In order to feel polarities, in order to feel positive and negative, in order to feel the various sensations of energy, right? Oh, I like this one. In order to feel the various sensations of energy, family, the Most High Creator must come into being. It must come from the limitless expanse yes, of consciousness into the limited framework of a human being. That is the only way God can experience life, through you. You see? And when you look at that and understand that both pain, stomach aches, right, and the pleasure of good food, both of them can only happen through your human vessel. This is what I mean when I say you are God having a psychedelic experience called human life. And when you leave, this is why. When someone dies, what do we say? When someone dies, what do we say, family? When someone dies, we say what? Rest in peace. And as we know, peace is the highest realm of spirituality, which is pure consciousness, undifferentiated state of consciousness. Amen. This is what we're saying. When we say rest in peace, this is what we're saying. You have now gone from flesh back to the state of peace, where you have true rest. Pleasure is not rest. Pain is not rest. Rest in peace. Do you feel me, family? And that's what it is. So, yes, you are God having a psychedelic dream called human life. Now, that being said, your dream, watch this. This is how powerful you are. And if we just understand that, I want us to go. This is where we can derive real adventure and pleasure from life. Yeah? You understand that you are the Most High Creator, Mungu, on a safari, yes, as a human being. You are on the human safari right now to experience life. And the power, you are so powerful, even beyond your human vessel, that you are able to create lasting memories even after your vessel has gone back to peace. You are able to create memories that stay in this realm and form the consciousness that surrounds this realm we call Earth. What do you mean, Mikel? I mean that Steve Jobs has been deceased, I don't know, maybe let's call it 10 years. I don't know, I can't remember. But let's say Steve Jobs has been deceased 10 years. But even though his body, the vessel that he used to express God through him, is gone, the memory that he left still operates as the consciousness of this world via the phone. I'm on an iPod. Via the computer, I have a MacBook. Does that make sense? Michael Jackson is another prime example. You've never met Michael Jackson in the flesh. I only know one person that has, my brother. But for most of us, we've never met Michael Jackson in the flesh. And Michael Jackson has now been transitioned for over 10 years now. Okay? Now, again, the memory of MJ or Malcolm X or Elijah Muhammad or, Nat Turner, I don't know, whoever you want to insert, your grandmother, has left a consciousness that still exists and still has a living energy. Does that make sense? You know that if I just stood here without speaking, watch this. This is how energy works. you immediately, I don't need to say, I don't need to prepare you. The energy comes through in memory. Exactly. I don't even need to use words. You get what I'm saying? It comes right through. This is the power of energy. This is the power of memory. This is the power that every single one of us get to share and impart on the world. Don't be so, don't be so, I guess, arrogant and not see and understand the power of the energy that you bring. You know, humble yourself. That you too will expire. You too, your flesh will be gone. But the memory of your energy as it was channeled in your name. This is why Christians pray in Jesus' name and still end with amen. Because amen is higher than Jesus. You understand? But they pray in Jesus' name because that is to represent the energy that they wish to call on themselves. Does that make sense? You can pray in any name you want. It's about tapping into energy. When you initiate and divine with your ancestors, yes, you are using your physical vessel and the energy of the things that are around you, okay, to call those energies into a space, whether it be a space you set up for them or your own vessel. This is what it is. It's very scientific, okay? Ancestral connection. It's all just deep science, you see? And again, some of us gotta wait till the man in the white coat tells us that it's science. You understand? And for those of you who are not able to understand African sciences, you can sit in a Western classroom and wait over the next 10 years when they teach you, when they go deeper in quantum mechanics. About African spirituality, which is really just African science of nature. Oh my gosh, man. But when you look at life like this, family, and you understand that you are a portal of memory. You are a portal of memory. You are a host of memory. This is where life becomes fun. Because every day you wake up, your mission is to create more memories. For yourself, for your children, and for those who come after you. I'm here to create memories of heaven. My life will be used as a data storage for heaven. People will know heaven, understand and experience heaven through my name, through my likeness, through the energy that I channel, through my symbols. You see? Why? Because I've decided. It's simple as that. I've made the decision to do that. I made the decision to represent that. And so that's my daily dedication. And that's it. Life is just pictures. Every time you blink, you're taking a picture. It's just a picture. Memory, storage. Yes, the Canon is made after you. The Sony Z1 Red is made after you. It's just a copy. So here we are, family, on this trip called life. This psychedelic wonder that we get but a few short years in. What can we do? You know, this feels like that moment. I feel very cheeky right now. This feels like that moment where, you know, you've been gifted with, you know, like when you get left in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, or your parents go on holiday and you're 17 with your free yard. You know what I'm saying? I've got that kind of energy right now where I'm plotting all kind of pleasurable experiences. And I'm like asking my people, you know, when you call your squad, yo, free yard, fam. What you saying? What you look on? Who's about? Call out my man with the speakers. Call out my girl with the fried chicken. What you saying, cuz? It's a free yard thing. Call them hackney chicks. Actually, don't call them hackney chicks. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah. So, that's what it feels like right now. You know, it's like, here I am. I've woken up, you know, in this realm, this world, this life, and I've got the gift of being able to, you know, create memories. And I've lived some 3 decades, so I have a lot of skills in creating memories. And I'm looking like Mr. Burns right now, thinking, what memories do I want to create? You know what I'm saying? What vibe am I on right now? Do you get what I'm saying? That's the excellency of life. Hey! All in your memory. That's my memory, all in the energy. It's my memory, all in the energy. Love my memories. Wake up in the morning, have to create with life. Wake up in the morning, know I'ma live it right. Sunshine. humming on. You can follow the Ready Black. Watu wa roho inside, tuko pamoja. Watu wa roho inside. Everyone say tuko pamoja, tuko pamoja, tuko pamoja. We are together. Watu wa roho inside. Always remember that, family. Tuko pamoja, tuko pamoja. Bogi, hey! Watu wa roho inside. Bogi amefika, hey Bogi, hey Bogi. Tuko pamoja, hey. Watu wa roho inside. Bogi, tuko pamoja. I'ma sing this one for my Boogie like this. This is what me and Boogie sing. Hey, we say love and give, love and God. Said the love we need is inside of us. I said love and give, love and God. The love what you don't need is inside of us. Sing. Hey, watu wa roho inside. Hey, tuko pamoja. Hey, watu wa roho inside. Lovingi, lovingi. Hey, I say lovingi. Love that is love and God. Love that continues, love is deep. Hey, it's inside of us. Hey, I say love and give, love and God. Said the love what you don't need is inside of ha 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 ha. Said tuko pamoja. Hey, hey, what you roho inside. Tuko pamoja. Hey, wait there. Watu wa roho inside. Yeah. Tuko pamoja. Oi, Bogi. Watu wa roho inside. Let's see if I can get my family on live right now. All the way from Kenya. Bogey connection. Let's see what's going. Let's see if the squad is in the building. Hey.
What?
Hey.
Wagwan!
I like this.
Loving you! We miss you, fam! Wagwan!
Rudi nyumbani, brother.
Hey,
Come home! Unakuja lini?
Hey, karibuni hivi. Oh, man. Now we're miss Sana.
If you do something like that,
Tunakumiss pia village link up. We are on.
watu wa roho tuko inside mazee, we can't wait. Like we can't really wait for you to come back home, brother. As in,
Rapping Boggy. We'll see you soon.
Yes, family. You're done.
Goodbye, Glenn.
Hey. Oh, my God. Look at you. Hey.
Bye-bye.
To Nana.
we're still in the meditation, brother.
Yes, King. Yes, King.
So nice to see you, man.
Aya. Don't care.
Is that right?
Wow. Wow. Look at my family. Yes. I can't deal, man. I can't deal. You see? Hey. What to a row. That's the family. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Can't even sit up straight. Mbogi. Nitarudi nyumbani. Nakuja. Tunakuja. Oh my Lord. Wow. See what I'm saying, family? About memories. Now, this is memory. This is powerful. Let me tell you why this is powerful. Because memory, energy, family. Let's not underestimate energy. I want to just share with you lot what just happened and why what just happened is so special. So that song that I'm singing, Tuko Pamoja, Watu wa Roho Inside, that and Loving Ye, Love and God, that song and melody came from a Cheza Roho session I did with Mbogi only the day before I left Kenya. So Mbogi will remember the day before I left Kenya, the squad came to my house, and we just had a Cheza Rojo day. We ate food, you know, we prayed, we chezaed, you know, it's a Cheza Rojo, anytime Boggy Connections around, it's a Cheza Rojo. And that was one of the songs that we were inspired to create. Loving Gi, Loving God is something of a chant that Mbogi say all the time. And it's funny that as I'm singing this on this live now, Mbogi came on the live. You know what I'm saying? That day was too special, you know? And I'm singing this and they've come live. They've come on the live. Memories, family, memories. Yes. So, family, let's do questions right now. If there are questions, there's no coincidences. This is what I'm talking about. Our divine rhythm. It's our rhythm. Divine timing is our rhythm. And this is one thing that I'm really praying that people get from the Cheza Rojo game. Cheza Rojo is about your natural rhythm, which is divine timing. That's what rhythm is. What has been called rhythm is actually divine timing. That's what rhythm is. And the more you are in tune with your own rhythm, instead of man-made time, which goes backwards and forwards at their own, yeah, you are going to see the various levels of synchronicity that happens and how you are able to tap in to other people who are on a rhythm Like people like Boggy, they just stay on rhythm all day. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. Let's do questions if there are any. Or, you know, we just might have to continue the vibrations. But, you know, let's do questions. Family. Let's do questions, man. Woo! That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I felt that. I felt that. I really did. I really did. Ah. What memories are you creating today? What memories are you dedicating yourself to today, family? Hey! Mesese, Nikki Rudy, you have to work out some saxophone on this here tune, bro. So family, let's do questions right now. We got about 20 minutes left. Deep in the heart of the motherland, we come together in peace, love, and Cesarojo. Do you know what I have to also big up three people. I have to big up Kirby. I have to big up Benjamin Sarpong, and I have to big up Siana, who at the end of the last village link up, they came to my house, and we was just, again, we had a little Cesaro session, and we was just freestyling to this song, and that's where the birthday dance, you know, got its first legs, you know. I might have to release that random recording as well. That was fun. Oh, speaking of birthdays, it's my mom's birthday today. Mommy's birthday. I gotta call mommy. Mommy gotta get a call. I gotta give my mom a live birthday dance. What you know about that? Now, ain't that beautiful randomly? Like, now, she gave birth to me 32 years ago. And I'm about to call her on live with my fully formed human body and beard. And I'm going to be skanking, whining for my mom. Say, what, go on, mama. Get your birthday done. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, man. Like, let's not skip these psychedelic experiences. That's a psychedelic experience. I went from juice to flesh in her womb. I went from juice to flesh in her womb. I've come into this world, I've grown up, and I'm here and I'm formed, and I'm here talking and singing and dancing and cooking and, you know, having sex of my own. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for another earth. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing, you know? Like, the process of life. And then, you know, I'm a whole next human. Like, why are we skipping? That's a whole magic experience. That's a whole crazy experience, family. Like, we shouldn't skip that. Why do we skip that? Life is such a distracting. Forget this world. This world is terrible. Anything that makes you negate how beautiful that whole process is terrible and is devilish, is of Satan. Like, apply all of those very doom and gloom, satanic, you know what I'm saying? Devilish, man, you know what I'm saying? All of that, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Life is wonderful. Let's get into some questions. Let's get into some questions. And I don't want to be too hyped, so let me change the rhythm. All right, question. Do I mentor people? Absolutely. Absolutely. I do mentorship through this podcast. So this podcast is a outlet for people to tap in to the spiritual health talk that I give, the downloads that I receive every day. You can also listen back via Instagram, IGTV, or through the podcast portals of Spotify, Apple, Anchor. Just type Spiritual Health with Mikel, and you'll be able to listen back to all of these conversations. They've got subjects, so you can listen via subject or just go in. I also do one-on-one spiritual health coaching as well. So I've got clients from all around the world, or people that I support on their spiritual health journey in different parts of the world, different nationalities, cultures, and even so-called racial groups. So yes, I do one-on-one spiritual health coaching. So if you wanted that, you just hit up my website. And first you could book a consultation so we could talk about your personal journey and what it is that you would look for in spiritual health coaching. And then, figure out if it's right for you, and then we get on your journey. You know what I'm saying? So yes, family, I do that. And then we also have our study group. Every Sunday, we have a study group studying the 11 laws of God. Looking at our spiritual health growth. I think you asked, guys, put your questions in the question box. Don't wait to do that. What's the dream for Waroho House? That's a beautiful question. Waroho means of the spirit. And so Waroho House is to be a hub for spiritual health development. What we seek to do, and why I created Waroho House, is to create a hub where people can become students of spirituality, spiritual health, and for us to create a culture and a lifestyle that encourages the necessary spiritual health journey. Every human being on the planet comes here to grow in spiritual health, you see? But our focus as human beings is other things. The spiritual side only comes as a response to the way life beats us up. Waroho House is to be a hub to learn about your spiritual nature and to create solutions, lifestyle solutions for the growth of yourself spiritually. You see? And so this is the goal. In layman's and very plain and simple terms, the goal of Waroho House is heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. Period. That's on period. Yeah, I say it. That's it. In layman's terms, in practical terms, it's about creating a space where people can learn about the nature of the spirit so that they can create a lifestyle that is complements their spiritual growth. In plain and simple terms, Waroho House is to be a hub, a station for heaven on earth. Thank you. Bless. Let me get some more questions in. I'm gonna try to get it in. Hold on, a few questions here. Let me just go down the line. How important do you think learning a language is? I've tried many times, but not so much success. So I've stuck to creating my own. Yeah, I think learning a language is very important, family. Just like there are languages like, let me stop this because life is so fantastic and sci-fi-ical, if I can use that word. Life is really fantastic, mythical, sci-fi-ical, and all of that. Language, literally, listen to my words verbatim. Language opens up portals in your reality. Through language, you are able to see and observe what was not there. Language is about your ability to communicate and receive awareness, consciousness. You see? So learning a language of the tongue, of the body, of nature is very powerful. People that are into botanics understand the language of herbs, the language of nature. You see, nature has a language. You know, it's how people can come and look at my plants and be like, they need oxygen, or they're too dry, or they need this, they need that, because the plants are communicating. This is all we're doing. We're remembering that plants have a language. It's not going to wake up and be like, yeah, play that bashment tune by Vibes Cartel, because you know when man hears that rhythm, man goes all into my soil. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like that. You see? So, language is everywhere and everything. Body language. You know, there's people that can read your face. There's a language on your face. Language is just about being able to understand what something is communicating. That's language. You see? So whether you're creating your own, that's perfectly fine. Why not create your own? Create your own. Again, in order to, I guess, derive value from it, you need to be able to communicate with others using that language that you've created. So I don't think there's anything wrong with creating your own language. Why not? That's fun. You know what I'm saying? I created my own writing system. You see, I literally created my own alphabet. This was like, I don't know, maybe, I want to say like 8 years ago, I created my own writing system just to see if I could do it. And then I shared it between me, my friends, my wife, like, and we just, and we'd write messages to each other using the system. So I have since forgot it and misplaced, you know, because I was doing it on paper and then I moved to Kenya. And so I don't know where it is, but it was just to prove to myself in my mind that it could be done. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Why not? Why not? Why not, man? But learning language is very important. Again, like me learning Swahili, for example, has made me realize how limiting English is and how soulless, to put it very simply, how soulless the English language is and how disrespectful the English language does not honor the supreme being, oneness. Do you understand? It's separate in its nature. It looks to divide everything. And I've seen that. Where in another language, you can express one thing, and it not only gives you the definition, but it gives you the energy behind it. Dr. Rao Nefa Amen said the English language is one of the only languages that does not communicate physics. It doesn't have the law of physics. It cannot communicate the law of physics through it. So it's devoid of energy. That's why some of my friends, whether they're in Zanzibar or whether they're in Kenya or anywhere, they literally tell me that they cannot communicate certain things in English. It literally, by the time they translate it, it is robbed, completely robbed of its value, completely robbed. And the frustration, it's almost like, and here's how I picture it, and here's how I've come to understand it. It's almost like translating Zulu to English, and us understanding it in English is like trying to help someone understand how sweet, beautiful a cake is by looking at your shit. Your shit is a direct response to the cake that you've eaten, but the shit that comes out of you is nothing but the waste product of the cake that you've eaten. The smell is different. You don't even need to taste that shit. You know what I'm saying? The look, the presentation, the energy has shifted, even though it is a direct link to that which you have input into you. That is literally what it's like trying to communicate from these indigenous languages to English. Yes, and this is honestly, this is it. And I've only been able to experience that by living in the motherland and experiencing and, you know, having some sort of ability to communicate in Swahili, you know. But still, learning the language, needless to say, is very important. All right, let's go through the questions. You lot are bang on with the questions today. Such nonsense. Back slang. I used to hate those girls in school. They'd be on the bus, yeah. And they, you know, I used to be one of them guys. I used to be paranoid because girls would be looking at me whispering. And I was right. I forgive. I'm like, listen, whatever you lot are talking about, yeah, be nice. All right. If you want to return to God, understand words, all languages originated from, is this a question? From Kemet hieroglyphics. Cool. That's powerful. Yes, absolutely. Someone said, I'm very interested in understanding why you are always wearing a head wrap. It's not that deep. I just like wrapping my head. If you wanna know why I wear a head wrap? Come meet me back here in an hour. Yes. Meet me in an hour for Cesarojo. You're gonna know why I wrap my hair. Truth be told, I was wrapping my hair before I had natty dreads. You know what I'm saying? But I just like it. It looks pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's not that deep, family. Don't worry. You don't have to analyze it. It just feels nice. It goes with my energy right now. One day I might not wrap my hair. Right now I wrap my hair. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. I like colorful things on my head. It just makes me feel centered. Looking back at my history, though, I've always worn hats. I don't know why. And so there is an energetic relationship there. There is, but I don't analyze it. Some things, you know, sometimes, and this is another thing that I've learned about English. We want to analyze everything. Sometimes you just got to let things be. As English speakers, we want to break down everything intellectual. Why? Some things just are. I personally have always worn hats. I've always liked to cover my head. I've always liked to wear something on my head. I don't know why. I feel whole when my crown is covered. See, you're forcing me to analyze, but it's just true. You're not forcing me, but this is making me analyze. You see? But I've always liked to cover my head. When I was a teenager, that was hoodies. You know, or new era caps. I used to be known for new era caps. I used to have like so many new era hats because I'd always like to wear hats, and people know me as the hat guy. Even I'd have a fresh trim and still wear a hat, just like wearing hats. A few years back, it was kufis. I used to wear kufis all the time, and now I like wearing head wraps. Who knows? Let's invent something else to go on top of the head. I might wear it. Yeah, that's it. You know? Let's see, more questions. We was originally telepathic. We was originally telepathic. How can we get back to that state? That's a part of your memory. It's all about memory, family. You are telepathic. You are not telepathic. You just can't remember your telepathic skills. You do not have an awareness. It's like if I said something in Swahili, because you can't understand it, does that mean I didn't say it? Does that make sense? Because without this screen, I can't see my eyebrows. Does that mean my eyebrows are not there? Because I cannot see oxygen, does that mean it's not present? You are telepathic. There's no word. And the more you believe it's something that you do not have, is the more you're not going to be able to recognize it. You have the power of telepathy. Yes, you have the power of telepathy. Now, remember, that is now your journey. Do you wish to remember that power? That's on you. Do you wish to remember that power? Yeah? And that's going to be a wonderful journey. I'm getting a countdown. Family, what's going on? What's going on? I'm getting a countdown right now. I'm going to see you lot in an hour for Cesarrojo, family. Guys, the Cesarrojo mixtape is out everywhere online. Go and listen to that for your spiritual health. If you want to listen to our mixtapes. What else? Yeah, holler at me, one-on-one spiritual health coaching. Join our study group. Man. Yo. Like Peter Pan in Hook. Hold tight, Ruru. We're ending on that one. Let's watch Hook. Remember how to fly. Damn, Ruru coming with the nostalgia. All right. We got to remember how to fly, family. That's it. I'll see you lot back here for Cesarrojo in an hour. Peace in.
How dare you open
Love
a spaceman's
out.
helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.